This is the book of Genesis, chapter 27, verse 38. And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. Shalom, shalom. Before I begin this lesson, all praise, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. And peace and blessing be multiplied on all you brethren, teaching his word in all sincerity and in truth. And to the hopeful elect out there, the 144,000. Also the great multitude, men, women, and children that will receive mercy from the Lord in these last days. Shalom. It's the brother Damal Gabar here with another lesson, Lord willing to edify through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right. And the main point I wanted to get out of this Genesis 27 is the blessing that Esau received. All right. Which is what? And by the sword shalt thou live. And you see, and this is how we're able to link the so-called white man today, with Esau Edom. And, you got a lot of people that say that Edomites was done away with, which is impossible. All right. You can read Isaiah, the 63rd chapter. You can read 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter. It tells you that Esau is the end of the world and Jacob's the beginning of it that followeth. All right. There's plenty of other scriptures that validate the fact that Esau is not, he hasn't been done away with, and that he's still here alive and kicking and awaiting his judgment in these last days. But the point being is that, Esau's blessing is the sword. All right. And what inspired me to do this lesson is I was watching the elder brother out there in GMS Hawaii, your video where it says America has been at war for 222 years, man. The whole inception of America has been, nothing but war. And I think in the video, the brother said they only had 2 years of peace, which was like 1774 and 1775 or something like that. But other than that, America has constantly been at war. All right. Because the only way that America is able to sustain itself is through the blessing that Esau received, which is the sword, and this is why, America has constantly been at war. Pretty much its whole inception from the moment, Cristobal Colon came here, and set foot on the island of Hispaniola, so ever since they came over here to the Americas, man, ever since they were the Greeks, the Romans, and this modern day Roman Empire started here now through the Renaissance period. All this devil has done was, use his blessing, which is the sword, to establish his dominance on this planet Earth. And this is how we know that Esau Edom is alive and kicking today. And this article further proves it, man. It says what? War is a racket for these 25 defense companies. All right. And who do you think is sitting at the top of all of these different war companies? Esau Edom. See, this is part of Esau's blessing is the sword. All right. And this is how he's maintained his dominance over all of these nations for so long. Is through that blessing, which is coming to an end. But I'm just going to read this little article just showing you that, this is definitely Esau's blessing. And this is exactly, further proves the fact that, Esau is alive and well today. The fact that all these defense companies exist and the main power source of America's, hegemon and its power is through the sword, just like the Roman Empire. All right. It says retired U.S. Marine Corps Major General Smedley Butler said it first and said it best. War is a racket. It has always been. But what often goes unsaid is his next sentences. It is possibly the oldest, easily the most profitable, surely the most vicious. It is the only one international in scope. It is the only one in which the profits are reckoned in dollars and the losses in lives. And who benefits off of the losses of lives are these kings of the earth, these elites, Esau. See? It says, and indeed, every year the world's most powerful countries spend billions of dollars on so-called defense. But where does this money actually flow? To gain insight, visual capitalists Marku Lu and Bob Banerjee ranked the world's top 25 defense companies by 2022 revenues using data from Defense Now. defense news. And who do you think sits at top of the helm? Who do you think has the biggest sword on this planet, man? You guessed it, Esau, Edom, Babylon the Great, America, man. It says, note that their graphic shows each company's revenues from defense and not total revenues. This is because many companies such as Boeing also generate revenue from blah, 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 blah. All right. It said the top 25 defense companies is who's at the top? Lockheed Martin. All right. And where are they located? In the U.S. Remember, green is the U.S. All right. Lockheed Martin, RTX, Northrop Grumman, Boeing, General Dynamics, L3 Harris, HII, Leidos, Amentum, and they get smaller and smaller. But who's the majority of these companies that are on top is Esau, Edom, man. You see, and this was Esau's blessing. And the only reason all these other companies are getting involved in this is because, you know, they're trying to keep up pace with Esau, Edom, which they pale in comparison, man. See, Esau has the biggest sword, man. And another thing, too, you know, Esau is not just here in America, man. You go to some of these other companies like Germany, Israel, Italy, France. That's all Esau, too, man. So you can chalk it all up to Esau, Edom. China is the only one that's outside of, you know, Esau, Edom, man. You know, even if it had Russia, those are Edomites as well. So you can see Esau's blessing is definitely the sword, man. It says data and country highlights. The data we use to create this graphic is listed in the table below. It says what? Lockheed Martin has the biggest revenues. Look, 96% of you know, share of total revenue, man. And who do you see on there? America. Aviation, you got China, whatever. Boeing, General Dynamics, Bay Systems. Remember, Great Britain, that's Esau as well. You see, L3 Harris, Leonardo, Airbus, you know, America, France, Esau, everywhere you look on here, Germany, Israel, you know, Honeywell, Naval Group, blah, blah, blah. It's all Esau, Edom, man, at the top of the hill, because his blessing is definitely that sword, man. It says the U.S. and China are the most represented countries on the list, with 12 and 4 respective companies in the top 25, which is basically America, man. You know, China is doing whatever it's doing, but, you know, as you can see, Esau sits at the top of the hill when it comes to his blessing, which is the sword. It says the U.S. consistently has the world's largest military budget. See, that's Esau's blessing. That's Esau's sword. And that's how he has the fatness over the old earth. All right. That was the blessing he received from his father, Isaac, man, which is really Yahushua. You see? It says, so it's no surprise that American companies dominate this ranking. Here are some interesting facts about the top 3. It says Lockheed Martin, formed in 1995 by the merger of Lockheed Corporation and Martin Marietta. While primarily known for producing advanced fighter jets like the F-35, the company is also working with NASA on the Orion spacecraft. RTX, formerly Raytheon, produces a wide range of military equipment, including the Javelin portable anti-tank missile system. According to CSIS, the U.S. has supplied 7,000 Javelins to Ukraine, equal to roughly 1/3 of its stock. Yeah, and this is why, you know, America's military is suffering right now. It says Northrop Grumman, formed in 1994 by the merger of Northrop and Grumman Aerospace. This company is known for developing the B-2 stealth bomber. In August 2023, the company opened an office in Taiwan to accelerate access to the company's technologies, you see. And that's why China comes up on a lot of technology, is really because they got it from Esau. They got it from Great Britain. They got it from America, you know, and then China just took what, you know, the blessing that Esau had, and he advanced on it himself. But it all ultimately stems from Esau, Edom, man. You see? So China ain't really doing shit. You mean, you know, they're building themselves up because of prophecy and they're getting ready for war. But ultimately, Esau put them on. Esau, you know, gave them a lot of the, you know, the ground technology for them to use and to, you know, accelerate their own shit and come up with their own form of weaponry, man. But the point being is that it's all based on Esau, Edom. This is his sword right here, live in color. This is his blessing, the sword, man. You see? Let me get this. It's not going to be a long lesson. And this is Revelations chapter 6. It says the second seal war. It says, and when he had opened the second seal, I heard the second beast say, come and see. And there went out another horse that was red, you see. And that horse represents power, and that red represents Esau, Edom. You know, that red horse is Esau. It says, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. And how does Esau take peace from the earth? His blessing, the sword, his military might. That's why his military is he has over 80 military bases all over the planet Earth. We should watch this elders video that they did. It was a good video. You know, they was going into Esau. They had the Moabites cussing Esau out, basically coming in telling you how this man is a goddamn bloodthirsty warmonger, man. And that how, Esau, Edom is the reason why there's instability on the planet Earth, reason why there are wars, reason why, shit is all fucked up is because the hammer of the whole earth, which is Esau, Edom, the damn devil, man. You see, and this is that red horse. It represents Esau and his blessing and his military industrial complex, man. And every, and the way that through his military, he's able to manipulate, he's able to, put his boot on the neck of all of these different nations out here. But at the end, the tide is turning. Esau's blessing is surely, his blessing is coming to an end, and his rulership is about to be taken away because now the weak are strong. It says, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. All right. Remember Genesis 27, that great sword, which is Esau, Edom. And this is how he's able to take peace from the earth. This is how he's able to establish his dominance over all of these countries, third world countries, because, Esau uses that sword, and he uses his, his power of financial, dominance. He uses, the Bank of International Settlements, these central banks to use predatory lending on these different third world countries to give them money, and then, be able to know they're not going to be able to pay it back, and then, use that as a leverage to basically, take over that country, put military bases in this country, have a stronghold in that country, and if they don't pay up and they don't cooperate, hey, they'll send in the economic hitman. And then if all else fails, they'll send in the jackals. They'll send in that sword, their military, to go in and to, take peace from that particular place. You see, so, hey, the scriptures don't lie, man. And the proof is in the pudding, man. You see, and this is a clear example of the blessing of Esau's sword, man, is this article. All right. The 25 top defense companies, who sits at the helm of all of that? America, the beast, NATO, EU, and America, man, which are all Edomite ran countries, man. So I just wanted to go into that quick lesson, I guess that was the spirit, because I was watching these brothers' video, and as I was reading articles, their video when I saw this was the first one that popped into my mind. So, just want to go into that and just showing you that, look, Esau is alive and well. We can literally see his blessing live and in action, man. And hey, it's about to be live and in action as we enter into this third world war. Esau is gonna, get to use his blessing in these last days, but he's gonna fail miserably and be destroyed, and eventually be this whole America is gonna be burnt with nuclear fire. And at the end, all of these weapons are gonna be burnt. All these weapons are gonna be melted when we established our kingdom. So with that, Lord willing, you were edified. I'm gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai for putting the spirit of me to do this lesson. Lord willing, you were edified. Shalom.